All right, how you doing today, guys? Welcome back to another day of 7th grade math. This is Mr. Gomez, your favorite teacher in the whole world, and today we're gonna work a few examples of the assignment that you're actually gonna be working on, and this is gonna be just probability. You're gonna be doing the A and B side and side D. It seems like a lot, but it's really not. At this time, if you haven't, please go ahead and subscribe. If you want to support the channel, link down in the description. If you haven't seen my other channel, MTB Alex, I'll leave a link right there. So, probability. On one of the previous videos, we saw this. We worked over this assignment. This reteach section right here. I'll leave a link right there. So today, I'm gonna work a few problems so that it gives you an idea of what you need to do. Now, looking at the probability, we're gonna determine using the thermometer or something like that we did on the reteach section the other day. I have certain, likely as not, unlikely, impossible, which goes from 0% to 100% or from 0 to 1. Okay, so we're gonna be using those in there. So determine the probability that each event, remember, write impossible, unlikely, as not, likely, or certain, and then tell whether the probability is 0, close to 0, half, close to 1, or 1. So let's just go ahead and match this up real quick. So 1 is going to be certain, and then we have likely, which is going to be close to 1, and then we're going to have as likely as not, which is going to be half. And then we're going to have unlikely, which is going to be, let's do orange. Unlikely is going to be close to 0. And then red is going to be impossible. It's not going to happen. It's going to be 0 or 0%. Okay, so we're going to match the words with the numbers, and that's what we need to do. So, number 1, it says, randomly picking a blue card from a bag containing all blue cards. What do you think the probability is going to be for that? So you have a bag with a lot of blue cards. It doesn't say how many. It doesn't matter how many, because you're looking for a blue card from a bag that has a lot of blue cards. Is it going to be impossible? Is it going to be unlikely? Unlikely, as not, likely, or certain? It is going to be certain, because all you can pull out from that one is going to be a blue card. So, and that's what you're looking for. So this is going to be certain, which is 1 or 100% probable. Okay? And then you're going to do the other ones. Now, for number 4, 5, and 6, it says find each probability, write your answer in the simplest form. Remember, when they're asking for the answer in the simplest form, they're looking for the simplified fraction, the most simple fraction. So for number 4, I'm going to do number 4. A bag holds 6 tiles. Remember, this is going to be part over total. The total is going to be what it can hold. 2 letters and 4 numbers. Without looking, you choose a tile. What is the probability of drawing a number? The part is going to be whatever that question is. Okay? Drawing a number, and I know there's going to be 4 that is numbered. So my part over total, my total is 6. The part is going to be 4, but I can go ahead and simplify that fraction. And when I do that, 4 over 6, I can just go ahead and simply divide both of them by 2. So if I divide both of them by 2, I get 2/3. That's the simplest form. If you were to put this in words, it'll be likely. It will be likely. So more than half. So if on the number scale, this is 50%. So it'll be, this is 100%. 2/3 is 66.6%. We have already know how to convert percent to decimal, decimal to percent, fractions to decimal. all the way back and forth, okay? So this one will be the simplest form, 2/3. Okay, we're gonna use these cards to answer 7 and 8. Number 7, Mia says that the probability of moving back is the same as the probability of moving up. Is that correct? So moving back is the same probability as moving up. So that means, based on Mia and what I was able to read, I can, without looking at the cards, I can assume that it's going to be the same amount of cards that says moving back as the same amount of cards that says moving up. Let's go ahead and see if that is true. So for move back, I have 1, 2, 3. I have 3 that says move back. And I have how many that says move up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 that says move up. So is the probability the same? Is the probability the same? No. The probability is not the same. No, because there's more of move up than move down, move back. And you can go ahead and do something similar to number 8. So for the first page, I have already done 3 out of the 8 questions, and they're super simple. Now for the other page, side D, which is the back of the page that you have, it's going to be almost the same. Over here we have, this is likely. Remember, if you want to go ahead and number this is 1 or 100%. Unlikely, this is less than half. So less than half. As likely as not, this is half or 50%. Impossible, 0. Certain. Oh, wait. Likely, I made a mistake over there, didn't I? Because likely is not 100%. That is more than half. Certain is 100% or 1. Okay? So now, let's look at the pick one. Let's do number 3. Spinning a number less than 3 on a spinner with 8 sections marked 1 through 8. So this is what we're going to be doing, and this is what you're going to be encountering a lot. Spinners, number cubes, which are the dice, cards, and all that kind of sort of stuff. So what I like to do in this scenario, I like to go ahead and draw the spinner. And I'm going to make 8 sections because that's what it says it has, right? And it says the number is marked 1 through 8. So I have numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now the question is, remember, 8 is going to be the total. On the part over total, 8 is going to be the total, okay? Now, it says spinning a number less than 3. Now we gotta go back to when we talked about inequalities, okay? Inequalities, because now we're looking for keywords that it says less than 3. And you gotta think about those vocabulary words, less than or equal or just less than. So in this case, it's saying less than 3. So that means you're not including 3. You're only looking at 1 and 2. Maybe if there were some negatives and zeros, you can include those. But in this case, there are numbers 1 through 8. If you would have said less than or equal to 3, then you would have included the 3. So in this case, I'm only looking for these sections right there. Less than 3. So how many numbers are those? How many numbers do I have in there? I have the number 1 and the number 2. That is 2 numbers. So on the part is going to be 2. However, I can go ahead and simplify that, correct? Easily by divide both of them by 2. So I get 1/4, which is on the scale. Remember, this is 100, 1 whole, 1/2, 0. So right here is going to be 1/4, somewhere in between over here. 1/4 and 3/4. So my possibility for that one is going to be right here, which is unlikely, less than half. So this one is going to be C. Unlikely, which is going to be B. 3 is B. A quarter is B. So you gotta be paying attention to those vocabulary words that we learned when we talked about, let's see if I can pull this out. This one's right here. Inequalities, it said less than. Less than, that means that the 3 is not included. And you all have this vocabulary at your hands. However, you cannot use the vocabulary during tests. So make sure you know what those words mean. Let's do they did number 6 for you. So it says, number 6, a bag contains 4 red marbles. So I have 4 red, 3 green. Let's do them by color. 3 green, 4 red, and 2 yellow. The probability of randomly picking a yellow marble is 2 nines. Okay, 2 nines. Why is that? Because look at the total. How many total marbles do I have? 4 plus 3 plus 2 is going to be 9. Okay, that's why they have the total right there, 9. What is the probability of not picking a yellow marble? So basically you're looking at the reds and the greens. How many are those? What part is that of the total? It's going to be 7 out of 9. So you got to be paying attention of what they're looking for, okay, what they're asking for. Whenever we have something like number 7, it says a number cube is labeled 1 through 6. Go ahead and draw 6 sides and number them. It'll help you a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sometimes you're going to have scenarios where you have 2 1s, 2 2s, 2 3s, and you got to be able to identify all that. And then if you rate number 8, Tyrone rides his bicycle to school and get up at 7:15 a.m. If he gets up by 7:15, about half of the time, estimate the probability that Tyrone will ride his bicycle to school. So if he gets up before 7:15, he will take his bike to school, correct? It says he gets up by 7:15 half of the time. So one day yes, one day no. One day yes, one day no. Estimate the probability that he will ride his bike to school. Well, it's as likely as not, right? Because one day he wakes up early, the other day he doesn't. So it'll be half, which is likely as not. And that way you can also do number 9. Again, if you learned something today, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. Don't forget to comment, share, and subscribe. Go ahead and check out my other channel, MTV Alex. And without further ado, that is it for today, guys. And I will see you on the next one. Goodbye.